The goal of the Human Service Power Brokers project is to help high-impact organizations to build policy pilots, to use an advocacy strategy to amplify the strengths, the assets, and needs of their community members, and to change how policymakers and traditional power brokers allocate dollars. Our role as Prosperity Now, we do technical assistance capacity building. So our work is always to help organizations to think about their strengths. What can they do better and bigger? What kind of innovations can they learn from the people who are closest to the problem? Many of the solutions we're looking for in society actually come from people who are living the experience. The most significant outcome that was identified is the need for more income. And we know that this is a significant component of wealth inequality. And so all of the pilots were able to build out some component part that does direct cash allocation to their people. And we're able to also augment that with economic mobility pilots. So the result we'd love to see is a change in the actual economic outcomes of the participants in those pilots to justify and legitimize these strategies and to be able to then lift them up as emergent promising practices. The process is simple and it's complicated. And we hear from our organizations that it's very rigorous, and it absolutely is. We're taking something that's very academic and helping it to be applied. So we use a human insights approach, which is a very simple three-phase approach: discover, designing, and testing. And then within that, I use a human-centered systems change methodology. So it's being able to take the information that you learn about the people who are most impacted furthest from justice, and being able then to operationalize that, to build something that is very meaningful. There were many opportunities in this project to engage policymakers in a new way, and their elected officials in a new way, and being able to say, this isn't just an awareness-raising campaign. We're not just here to help you to understand the problem. We have created solutions. We're able to leverage our organizations, our ecosystems, other nonprofits who've been in this process with us, and the need is this, and our project proposes to solve it by doing X, Y, and Z. Thinking about structural and systemic inequality, it's easy to think it's a foregone conclusion. If this has always been the way it is this always the way it will be? No one has solved what we are born into. We're not responsible for creating it, but we do have the ability and the responsibility to change society, to make it fairer, more equitable, more just. And it just takes working with people who traditionally aren't included. We're at a very strong moment in society where many things are possible that 5 years ago, 10 years ago, were just abstract notions. Thinking about baby bonds, thinking about guaranteed income, universal basic income, thinking about reparations, and how to address issues that were created through practices from the past. It is a very powerful moment, and that's what the organizations we've worked with in Memphis and Detroit really seized upon. The moment is here, and we are the ones that we've been waiting for.